Hey everybody, this is Freddie with LeviathanScuba.com. You take your regulator in for service, they call you and tell you your parts are on back order. Don't know when they're going to get them. I have a better way. We'll get to that in just a minute. Okay, so you're getting ready to go on vacation. You need your reg serviced. You take it to your dive shop. Last time they got it done for you in 7 days. That was before COVID. Now you need it done. They call you and they say, guess what? We can't get the parts. Supply chain issues. Oh my goodness, that's a new word. It's created a need in the dive world. You know, we're a dive shop. What do we want to do? We want to take your regulator and make you happy. We want to put it all back together, brand new parts, test it out for you. You go on your vacation and you have a great time with it. No challenges at all. That's a perfect world. What's happening these days is sometimes we just can't get the parts. What are we supposed to do? You bring your regulator to us, all different brands. I've got all kinds of brands parts here, and I try to buy as many as I can ahead of time so that I can take care of your regulator. But these drawers over here, I have regulators in there, I'm sorry to say, have been there as long as 6 months, some of them, simply because I cannot get the parts. Supply chain issues. God forbid. You can never get them. Your reg is done, right? But I have a solution that this has created a need for people, and I think this works out really, really well. So what I'm going to suggest to you is, this one happens to be an Atomic T3. Why don't you try to buy your parts kit ahead of time? Keep it in your reg bag. Guess what? It works whether you're on a dive trip or it works whether you're taking it to your local dive shop. If you're on a trip and you experience a problem and you're in Indonesia, chances are the service department doesn't keep a lot of spare parts on hand for your regulator, but you have your kit with you. You can hand it to their technician. If he knows what he's doing with regulators, he can assemble it. Your reg is fixed. You're fine. Problem solved. Your local shop, you take it in for service. You're ready to leave in 2 weeks. You hand them the reg with the service kit for the regulator. They're happy. I'm going to give it back to you in 7 days. If there are supply chain issues, it doesn't matter because you handed me the parts. So here's what you do next. After I return your regulator to you fully serviced, you say, can I order an extra parts kit? Yeah, no problem. We all win. You get a serviced reg, you have your parts with you. I'm a dive shop, I get to service your gear, and I get to sell you the parts, right? Keep your local dive shop in business. But now we're finding out that spare parts kit I'm not going to get for 4 months. What do you care? Your regulator just got serviced. It's going to be good for another year, 2, 3, and we've ordered your parts kit. So if it takes 4 months, rather than your reg sitting in a drawer waiting to give back to you, we can give you your reg, and then when your parts come in, we'll give you a call, come down, pick them up, put them in your reg bag. You have your parts kit for the next time. And here's another bonus. Sometimes regulators, they stop manufacturing parts if they're old enough. But if you have the parts kit sitting there, we can still rebuild it, even if we can't buy the parts ever again. So you get another 2 years, 3 years maybe, out of your regulator with the parts kit that you already own. I have 3 parts kits for a regulator they don't even make anymore because it's my favorite regulator. Right? I hope this helps. I hope it's a good idea for you. You might give it a try. Make it a great day. You know, I hope that tip helped you in some way. That's why we do it. If you've enjoyed the video, would you give us a like below? Because that'll help us out. And if you can think of anyone else that might benefit from these, why don't you send it off to them? And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. That way you'll know when the next one comes out. And you know, if you know of a good tip, or if you'd like to know of a good tip, why don't you put it in the comments below? That way we know what to do next. Have a great day.